Yo, E-King Fight News, you know what it is, back at it. Anthony Joshua has changed his tune almost in an instant on the Deontay Wilder fight. After saying plenty of things like Deontay Wilder doesn't need to get into the ring, or shouldn't be allowed in the ring. He doesn't want to see Deontay Wilder after he beats Joseph Parker. He's made that very clear. At the same time, in the same breath, he's saying 110% this Wilder fight will eventually happen, and his future in the heavyweight division is in the form of a belt collector, and he's coming after everyone's belts. E-King Fight News, more on this story. Alright, so in what seemed to be a media conference call, Anthony Joshua was responding to questions by Dan Rafael. And one of those questions was, looking at Deontay Wilder, how he knocked out Ortiz, Rafael basically asked Joshua what he thought about that fight, and does he believe he can beat a Deontay Wilder, and what does he think about that fight in the future? And Anthony Joshua said flat out, he thinks that Wilder is his toughest challenge in the ring. That's the toughest challenge, and 110% he understands that's the fight people want to see, and that's the fight that pretty much needs to be made in the aftermath of a Parker situation. Joshua gets all this, so I mean, it's a no-brainer. Like, it's a fucking no-brainer. Make the fight. I mean, how many times does a Wilder camp have to go back and forth with the Joshua camp, just in terms of damn near everything? All that shit can be sorted out. The bottom line is the fight needs to be made. That's the bottom line. I mean, as a boxing fan, at some point you get tired of all this shit you gotta deal with when you want to see a fucking fight. And this is the heavyweight division, guys. This is where the titles need to be put on the line. There can only be one heavyweight champ. It's like anything else. There can only be one. Right? Joshua has 3 belts. If you include the IBO, alright, most people don't. But he's going to go for his 4th belt. 3 of the majors. And if he beats Joseph Parker, he gets another belt, the WBO. And Wilder's sitting there like, come try and collect my belt. Because I got the one that matters. And that's the one that Vitaly Klitschko held. And that's the same belt that Lennox Lewis held. So, there's a lot behind that WBC heavyweight title. And Joshua better go get it. He better go fucking try and get that title. And he seems like he wants to do it. Joshua says 110%. He's willing to make a Deontay Wilder fight. What do you guys think about that? Real shit. What do you guys think? And of course, he's also saying he's not underestimating Joseph Parker. He better be ready, man, because Parker's going to bring some fast hands. He's going to bring a different look to Anthony Joshua. Joshua seems to be well prepared. He looks like he wants to go in there and KO Parker. So I want to see a lighter Joshua in there. I want to see a guy not necessarily on his toes, but just a little bit lighter on his feet. That's what I want to see from Anthony Joshua. E-King Fight News, let me know what you guys think. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Oh, snap.